Hey guys, I'm Kel and today I'll help you guys out to get started on your very first recording. Now, before, people had to go to studios just to get their songs recorded. But nowadays, with the power of technology, people are now able to do studio quality recordings just inside their bedrooms. So, welcome to the beginner's guide on how to record at home. But before we get started, you guys, don't forget to hit that bell notification and subscribe so that you get updated with more Ted and Cal. Alright? So let's get started. So there are two ways to record on your computer or laptop, through MIDI or through audio. Now, it is possible to combine the two together, but it's all up to your preference. Now, just a little disclaimer, you guys. What I'll be teaching you today will require little technical skills, okay? So in this video, I'll teach you guys how to record through MIDI. Now, this is what EDM composers usually do because the sounds come from their DAW itself. So to get started on this, you guys would need three things. First, you need a MIDI controller or a keyboard with a USB port in it. Second, you guys would need a USB cable. The other end is a regular USB cable and the other end is a USB Type B. Usually you can find these on your printers. And then third is, of course, you guys would need a laptop or a computer. Alright, so once you have all of these equipment, you can now go ahead and get them set up. So you'll have to plug the USB Type B to your keyboard or controller and plug it in on the other end to your laptop or computer. Next, you need your DAW or FL Studio to recognize your controller or keyboard. And to do that, open up your DAW or FL Studio. Next, go to its Options tab and look for MIDI settings. There, you'll see the name of the device under the input box. Highlight by selecting it and tick the Enable box just below it. Then there you go, now it works. But you will notice that there's a bit of a delay between the sound that comes from it and when you hit the keys on the keyboard. Don't worry, we'll fix that real quick. You need to install a driver called Accio or Accio. New versions of DAW already have this driver installed, but I'll teach you how to download and set it up just in case. So let's close FL Studio to go to the Accio or Accio website. I'll put the link down in the description below so you guys can follow. After that, click on the one that says Accio for all 2.14 English. And after that, start downloading it. And then what you'll do is you just install it. So once that's done installing, you're good to go. So open up your FL Studio again, and this time go to Options. Now click on the Audio settings. Click on the Input-Output tab if it doesn't say Accio for all V2. After that, click on the Accio for all V2 so that your FL Studio will use it as an audio driver. Now you can close this tab and you'll notice that there is no more delay between your keyboard when you're clicking on it or pressing it. Since we're done setting up everything, we can now start with the actual recording. First, you'll want to add a VST or a virtual instrument. To do so, go over here and right-click on it and then go to Insert. Here you'll see lots of VSTs and some of these did not come from FL Studio and I got them individually. So for the sake of example, let's choose this called FL Keys for a piano sound. When that's done, you'll notice that it makes a sound every time you hit the keys on the keyboard. Set the tempo to what you want, and in this case, let's make it 100. If you don't know what tempo you want, but you have an idea on its pulse, you can right-click the tempo box and then go to tap, and then just tap the pulse you want, and it will automatically set the tempo to your taps. Then after you're done setting this one up, you can just press the record button over here to start recording. But if you want a metronome on it, just click on this one and click it on again if you want it off. Now press play to start recording and it will give you a preparatory beat before you start. after you're done with that, what you recorded is now saved as a pattern. And if you want to edit what you just did, right click over on the FL keys, then go to piano roll, and then you'll see there what I just pressed a while ago. So you can go ahead and edit it by cutting some notes using the cutter tool, or adding new ones just by clicking on the empty parts. Now if we would look over here, it says Pat 1, and that means that we are in pattern 1. And if you would look on the right side, what you'll see there is your playlist. So basically that's the song itself. Now you need to add your patterns in there to make a song. To do that, since we're already in pattern 1, just click on any empty space over there to add your pattern. And there you go, that's your pattern 1. Now if you want to add a new pattern, go over to Pat 1, click on it, and drag it up for pattern 2. You'll notice that there's nothing in there, so you can add a new pattern on it. So this time, let's use a different sound. Let's use the kick, clap, and hat already available in there. So these boxes represent each beat, so you can edit it this way by clicking on it, or you can use the piano roll to edit the pitch, velocity, and etc. This thing lights up green every time it's highlighted. So if you want to control it on your MIDI controller, make sure it's highlighted that way. Okay, so now let's make a beat by using these boxes. Alright, there you go. Since we are in pattern 2, you can start by clicking the empty space on the playlist to make pattern 2 show up. Then you can also click on it again on another empty space so that another pattern 2 will show up. Okay, so now to listen to what we got so far, just click on that little circle beside the play button that says song so that we can listen to what's in the playlist. But if you want to just listen to the current pattern in there, make sure that the Pat circle or the circle that says Pat is lit up, okay? So anyway, let's listen to what we got so far. So there you guys have it. So these are the basics if you guys want to record through MIDI in FL Studio. Now, if ever you guys want to record through audio, maybe like your keyboards or your guitars or your bass guitars, tune into our next video and we'll go over that. And if ever though you guys are wondering what would be best if you're going to use a MIDI controller or a keyboard, check this other video out and maybe it can help you guys. So yeah, see you in our next video.